Hyperion and Dragon with you. So today we have two small topics to discuss. First of all, Wings of Flame. That's the second day of this event, and it's about Astaroth. So currently, that's one of the best tanks in the game. I would still play Astaroth, even though he is available easily from campaign. And we have an opportunity to get some extra dolls of Astaroth, and I guess some skin stones, some gold, etc. So log in up to 3 times, then get VIP points to get more dolls and more emeralds, then spend in emeralds. You see that I tried to just not overspend, but actually I don't have many of them. And next we have spending energy. So spending energy up to 15,000. So anyway, if you check arenas, then Astaroth is a very popular character. I play him myself, and I really like him also against Iris because he has a resurrection, so she needs to kill him twice because he is done. Also, he has a bunch of great skins, and that's why he's one of top tanks. So if we check the arena, for example, so we see that, well, we have many Auroras around, but Astaroth is also a very popular tank. Even though we have Auroras as the favorable tank of many players, I would say that after Iris was announced to be Aurora killer, then some people went back to Astaroth actually. Okay, so that's what I wanted to show you about Astaroths. Don't invest in this event because we have a new Titan soon, and that's why I'll probably just skip this one because my Astaroth is maxed, and well, you can get him at campaign, no need to do extra things. And the second important topic is about the totem, so check this out. We have a quick fix about the totem, and that was really important for Guild Wars. So they even decided to give us extra energy. First of all, I'll collect it later when we have a special event dedicated to the new Titan. And here we have also special gifts which could get for inconvenience. So actually that really affected Guild Wars. I will show you how exactly and why it happened. So let's move to the Guild Wars section. Yeah, you see that I managed to win yesterday the Clash of Worlds battle, but well, that was kind of chaotic, and still, yeah, we have something to work on. So today we will talk about what happened at Guild Wars and the fix, which is really important. So check this out. That's what they offer, that fixed interaction with Hyperion. First of all, we remember that Hyperion deals damage to multiple targets, and that's the result of his ability. And in the past, the totem could only get the damage from the first hit, I guess. Now the full damage is transferred into the totem and it strikes back, I would say. Okay, so let's move to the log section. So I'll just show you some fights which happened last week, which happened this week, and let's check what's different in them. But before that, let's check other points. So the second option, fire and water totem, which was super important for me, because now I finally am able to deal damage using my water totem into the enemy, actually earth totem. And I tried to do it this week, I failed, and that's why I lost points. But now after this hotfix, we have an option to do exactly according to my strategy. So I try to drill the earth totem with water totem, and it works now. Also, if you play earth versus earth, then titans don't get damage strike back. Instead, the damage is set into your totem. While it's alive, you can get rid of the damage. And finally we have actually the ability of water totem to heal the pulled down hero during Adam's prison. So even if your character is underground, it still can heal from water totem. Finally, the Araji's beam looked like it dealt more damage than it was stated, and that was a bug, so they fixed it. Anyway, now we have also some important parts which tell that activation barriers. So incorrect interaction with the totem of some abilities and the results of what happened. So I assume that the damage was still struck back, but the abilities didn't target the titans. So you couldn't go with your abilities into the titans in the previously, right? And it prevented enemies from targeting allied titans that were protected by the barrier. And as a result, some skills worked incorrectly. So now it is fixed, and I assume that now we can debuff enemies even with that totem. Okay, so now let me show you exactly what happened. So that was my fight with Adam Z at TT Twister like a week ago, some more. Okay, so it was 14 points. Then we have same fight, so again TT Twister and Killjoy, 20 points. So actually these two fights were normal. But not normal was the fight which was, I guess, against anti-COVID. So here I tried to fight with Albert and I failed because I couldn't do anything with the totem. So let's check this fight and let's see what happened here and compare that to what happened today. So first of all, my strategy was wrong. Obviously, I agree. So I tried to wait till my totem gets the enemy totem, obviously. Here we go. So check this out. The enemy totem is on. Now I try to drill it with my own. And it looks like my titans get damage back. But my totem, you see that? So while the titans don't deal damage, my totem doesn't work against the enemy totems. That's what I wanted to tell you. And actually, that's the reason why I had to drill that with my own titan hits. That was just a disaster, I would say. So I knew that I can't debuff the opponent. That's why I waited, and then I died. So that's how the fight went. That was before the quick fix. So unfortunately, I tried to drill as usual, and I failed because only totem interaction was bugged. Today I had same situation, so I also fought against two teams with Earth, and I did exactly same idea, and look what happens now. So I'll make it real slow to see everything. So I'm interested in the situation when the enemy totem appears. Check this out. So here we go, and look at this. So now this totem will be affected by my totem also, I guess. Nova's stun still can work. So I didn't know that that was a hotfix. So I waited before the totem is removed. Right? Yeah, really slow, guys. I agree. So now the totem is removed, I can stun the enemy team, and actually that's what happens. Let's make it faster. My idea is really simple. So Araji needs to destroy everything, and he shouldn't kill himself into the enemy totem. That's it. Okay, so let's make it a bit faster. And here we go. So now I managed to win without serious problems. Looks like everything went well. Against Don Yozo, so we have same situation. He has a double tank composition, so I played Eden instead of Araji because I still need to remove Sigurd. Obvious mistake is that I had to get the totem earlier. That's how I would drill Sigurd, probably. But anyway, you will see this interaction now. So we have two totems again, and see that. So my titans don't damage the totem, and it still loses health. So even without being hit by my titans, the totem still loses health. So that's what they fixed. And also about the Eden. Eden Hyperion interaction. So check this out. Now we have my Hyperion ultimated, and the totem lost health several times. First time when the front line was damaged, then when the back line was damaged. So I assume they really fixed the Hyperion interaction, so more damage strike back, but anyway, it works as it should. And yes, I agree that it's kind of not really logical to fight water and earth against earth, so the decision was made just because the enemy played Sigurd. So Sigurd needed to be removed, and Eden can help me with that. That's why I played Eden here. So also, one more time, you see that the Earth team gets damaged even without my hits. So that's exactly what I needed to have. Yeah, so some effects, so slow motion. Let's see if Nova's stun work now. And it still doesn't work. You see that it still doesn't work while the totem is on. Okay, as I assumed. So that's how the fight went. And the final example, so the final example will be at defense. So once again, we have someone versus me. He plays Earth team, which is pretty logical, and he actually loses. So let's see what happened here. So here we go. You see that my water totem is really able to damage his Earth totem now. It's not Titans, it's just my totem. I'll make X1 now. Okay, let's see again. So Nova stun flies here and no result. Obviously no result here. Next we have trying to remove the enemy damage. Let's see if it works. The totem is still on. So it doesn't work. It doesn't work. You see that while the totem is on, it still doesn't work. But after the totem is out, the wave hit its target. Okay. But I assume that now just with my totem, it's still enough to remove the barrier and my titans hit the target. And yeah, you see that healing. So really, if Eden digs somebody, that titan now is healed by my totem. So I show you that the hotfix worked, and that's the reason why we had such a huge compensation. So great thanks to developers for doing it really fast. It helps a lot, especially as we are just in the middle of the week, busy with Guild Wars and Clash of Worlds. So thank you very much for this hotfix. Okay, so see you in my next videos. Good luck to you.